Good morning, guys. It is cold and I am tired, but we need to record a video. In today's video, I feel like I say this every video, but today's video I'm really looking forward to it. We are going to be finally getting rid of the old crappy looking head unit and going with, you probably guessed it, Idoing. You either guessed it or you actually read the title of the video. But anyway, we're gonna be throwing that in today, and I cannot wait because the old head unit in this car, I mean, the sound system in general sucks, but the head unit is just so old-fashioned. It's just not what we want. So we're gonna be throwing this in. As far as I know, it's a pretty easy swap, plug and play everything. It's got Apple CarPlay, wireless Apple CarPlay. It's got every connection you need for subs, backup camera. I think it's got like 4G. It's got navigation. I'd like to hook up everything because you watch the video of these guys doing these and they don't hook up anything because they're going to be using Apple CarPlay, which so am I. But we will see we'll see how difficult it is to hook those things up. But I would like to hook up everything so the radio's at its full potential. But anyway, let's go ahead and unbox this and I'll show you guys everything that comes in it, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Got a microphone. That's nice. .4G. See, I don't know if we're going to use that or not. I don't know where I'm going to put this giant antenna. Here's a antenna, probably for navigation. This looks like USB ports for your phone, 2 of them. USB ports, but 1. I think these are for like subwoofers. No idea what that is. Brake, Wi-Fi, not sure. Maybe a microphone? Yeah, mic. This might be for like a backup camera. I know this is. A lot of stuff there that I do not know what it is for. One more. Don't know. Here is the good part. There it is. Looks real good. Okay. So there is everything that comes in the box. So I guess the next thing to do is to head to the car and take out the old head unit. Alright guys, as you can see, I do have my access port mounted to this old bezel. So I will have to find a different location for that. But anyway, let's go ahead and pop this out. First thing you want to do is pop this carbon fiber wrapped piece out. Mine's carbon fiber, yours will not be. There it is. We are gonna need to take our vents off, which I'll show you later, but it's just these little plastic clips. Now we got our radio, or our head unit. Looks like we have 4 Phillips head screws in there. Now just undo the clips in the back. There it is. Okay guys, so now we need to remove these vents. All it is these clips all the way around. You unclip them and the vents pull out, and we'll have to put them in there. There's the same style clips on the back side of that. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, we got the old vents in right there. You know, I probably could still put the access port there, but I really don't know if I want to drill holes in that. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, now I'm gonna look at all this stuff here. Figure out what I'm wanting to try to use. I don't think I need the majority of this stuff. Maybe these. And I think I'm gonna try to use one of these USB ports. So let's put those in the car. And then let's get this head unit over to the car. Guys, one thing I did forget to mention is to put these little yellow clips on from the other head unit. Let's see how we're gonna do any of this here. I would like to bring my USB cord out from in here. There we go. All right. So there is a little slot down there you can fit a USB cord out of. So that's what I did with those. I took the single USB plug-in cord and ran it down into my little cubby that is under or behind the gear shift, as you just saw. I didn't need to take those screws out. I was just kind of experimenting. Here's the cord for it. So let's go ahead and pop all this back in here. Hey guys, I want to show you what I just did. So I got this little antenna. I think that's for navigation. And that's where I'm gonna mount it. And I brought it through. If you take the fuse panel off, it's dark, hold on. So if you take the side fuse panel off right here, you can access through there. So I'm gonna run that wire up and have that antenna mounted up there. So the way I did that was I took this top gauge cluster or gauge bezel out. It just snaps off. It's just plastic clips. Then I took these two screws out right there, and the gauge cluster kind of pulled out a little bit. Then what I did was I took a coat hanger and ran it up through here, got it through a little hole in there, and guided it with the 2 little holes that are back there, guided it across and brought it out here, and then taped this wire to it and pulled it all the way back through, which is right here. So now I'm just gonna put that stuff back together, which really, it probably looks complicated, but it was not complicated at all. If it was complicated, I wouldn't have done it, because we're probably never gonna run this. We're probably never gonna even use this navigation because we're gonna be using Apple CarPlay. But like I said, I would like to use this to its full potential, or at least have it hooked up to its full potential, especially if any of you guys are gonna be using that. Maybe you're not using Apple CarPlay. I just wanted to be able to show you. So there's that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and throw all this back together and get on with the radio here. One thing I forgot to mention, this is the mic. I am 99% sure we don't need to run this because we already have a mic in the car, which I think is this. So now, well, now we're ready to plug everything in. However, we do have this 4G that I wouldn't mind running. I'm just gonna set that up in there, I think, because I really don't know what else to do with it. We're just gonna set that, we're just gonna kind of wedge that up in there. Okay, now we can plug everything in. First, I'll start with our microphone. Okay guys, I think we got everything plugged in. I hope, put it that way. So all we're gonna do is set it up here, turn it on to make sure. All right, that is a good sign there. All right guys, I think we're good on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and snap this all back in. And there it is. We're in. There is a plastic thing here to peel off, but I am not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna try to set this up. So once I get my phone paired, I'll set this up and then give you guys an update. So first thing I want to go over is how to set the steering wheel controls. So if you come down here to settings and then go to general and scroll down to steering wheel setting, all you do is you hold down a button. So look at the bottom of the screen, you're holding it down and then you pick the button you want, which this one would be volume down. So I just did that to everything on this side. You can make them whatever you want. I made the mode my home button. But anyway, when you're done setting those up, you can hit that and it saves it. To set up your phone, go to Bluetooth here, and if you go to your settings over there, it tells you your pairing code, and then it'll take a little bit, but it'll eventually pair. And then for your Apple CarPlay, you go to this, and then CarLink 2.0. And it should, there's your CarLink 2.0. And you've got all those apps you see, Spotify, all that. I don't know if there's a way to get more apps on this page, like YouTube or something. But if I find that out, I will tell you guys. But anyway, we did set up the navigation, we set up radio, navigation here, which we'll just use it on Apple CarPlay. Some of you probably didn't set this up, which if you're using Apple CarPlay, you really don't need to set it up. But like I said, I wanted to set up everything as much as possible. Okay guys, we're done with that. Very easy install, super easy install. Even with running the 4G and the navigation, I mean, it took no effort. But yeah, I am extremely happy with the radio. It looks fantastic. It runs great. It's not slow, connects to the phone easy. Apple CarPlay, I was a little worried with it being like that external app, that CarLink 2.0, but it runs perfect. So here, I'll give you another look at it. It's dark in there, but so there it is. It's fantastic. I'm thrilled with it. I'll link it down below in case any of you want to buy it. I do have a 2013 Subaru WRX, so if you're wondering, that's what it is. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate you clicking on this video. If you want to help me out even further, go ahead and subscribe if you like my content. If you don't like it and you're never going to watch me, then there's no point in subscribing. And I hope I could help you guys out with installing this. Maybe I'll do like a walkthrough of the entire radio eventually. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.